I don't know what he means by that line.
Exactly, because he's playing the middle of the fence, because he doesn't want to personally offend anybody in the industry. At least that's how it comes off.
Come on now! What do you want to get into next?
So the big topics. I guess we could talk about Tinashe being removed.
Yeah, that's I'm thinking the order. Yeah. So Tinashe. Yeah, this is your girl.
So Tinashe has not had the best career trajectory, right? You'd agree with that?
Stagnant, right? After 2 On. Stagnant.
Yeah. What other songs did she come out with? She had Player. She had the one with Iggy Azalea.
She had a song with Iggy Azalea?
Yeah. It was like they were at like a construction and they were like dancing in those like...
You sure that's not Fifth Harmony?
Tractor bins.
All in the front, all in the back, just like that, like that.
It's a random obscure video. That's the only reason why I remember. Yeah, she had that song with Chris Brown, which I mentioned already. Not much more that I can remember off the top of my head. I was a big, like, I wouldn't say fan. I was rooting for her.
Yeah.
Especially since, you know, it was just like, I just saw that. I was like, okay, she seems like she could be a star, but things just went wrong, like off the rails. You know, and we talked about
with the whole
the black community.
That really rubbed me the wrong way. She never really made up for that.
Yeah, she never really made up for that. And it was just one of those things. It's just like, wait, so the black community is at fault, but the other communities aren't.
Why is it this
like,
the black community?
It's
Come
just
on now.
Interesting that way. But I don't know the stats. Nonetheless, she's now no longer part of her label. RCA is what they're saying, and it begs the question: what is going to happen with Tinashe in the future? And the reason why I bring this up is because Tinashe's story is not unlike many other artists, where Tinashe had a particular sound when she came in to the industry, or when she was like blowing up on the internet, and when she got out, you know, on her label, they came out with 2 On, and it seemed like they were just chasing that success and trying to replicate the success that 2 On had, and as a result, she never really got that level of like, yo, Tinashe's it.
Yeah.
And the reason why that's so important is because when you start to go and look at these labels and some of the issues that she had, it's like the labels will see that you have success with one song, and then they'll try to replicate that success by imposing what they want you as an artist to make. And there's going to be a clash because your creativity, the music that you want to make, is now conflicting with the people that's essentially paying you. And what ends up happening is, if your next song that you come out with, that the label has influenced you to make, if it flops, then the label's gonna be like, either they're just gonna say, look
at you different.
They're gonna look at you different. They'll be like, oh, you don't have the juice.
You guys did this. You guys did this.
But it's like, I didn't want to make this type of song in the first place. You made me make it. But then it doesn't do well, and then the other music that you have, they don't allow you to release it. So you're stuck in a rock and a hard place, kind of like the Lil Uzi Vert situation.
Yeah.
It's like he has plenty of music, but his last couple singles haven't done that well. So his label's like, no, you're not releasing.
Because I don't get why they released New Paddock. Isn't that song like 7 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know why they would put that out as a single. I could have told you off rip that would have been that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, why?
You don't put out and there's no place to really chop it. So you're only gonna hear it on like the Sirius XM radio stations.
Or I don't get it. I didn't get the whole mindset of that, but I didn't know. I thought she left RCA.
No, I heard they let her go.
They let her go, so hopefully she can get on a label where she gets more creative control.
Yeah,
and she can do new things.
Let's see if we can.
Wasn't she on Rent?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're gonna plug Rent because she's gonna be in the live musical on Fox.
What the hell is Rent, bro?
It's a Broadway musical. I had to go see it for class a long time ago. It was actually in college, but
she'll get the white fans.
I would say that she's getting like the Broadway, like people that are
okay, cool, yeah. And maybe that could be an outlet for her. She doesn't have to be big time like that. But Broadway is really respectable, so
yeah. So
can she win a Tony for that?
Come on, man, you asked me too many questions.
I don't know. I'm just asking, but yeah, maybe that could be another outlet for her to make some money.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like this is a learning moment. Like we all need to come together and create a solution to offset these label restrictions. Like, you know how we talk about if we were ever to start a label, it's like I would never intentionally. I understand trends in the market, things that you see that are popping in music at the time, but I feel like it's super important to have that conversation with your artist, to know what type of music they're making.
I only step in if their music isn't doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
they offer guidance. I would offer guidance and go like, hey, maybe you should change this because that shit ain't working or something like that. Obviously nicer, but like, I'm like, all right, you had an album. Let me step in if it didn't do
as well. But I'm just like, it's one of those weird things. It's like you gotta give the artist time to grow, and breathe, and you can't.
Like an athlete, you can't expect them to be like Donovan Mitchell his first year. Not every athlete is like that.
And that's kind of how it is with this album situation. That's why I think a lot of artists have moved towards singles. Like just be like, hey, I'm just gonna be a single type artist. I'm gonna be just on features. Your opportunity for losses it just diminishes, in my opinion. So this is just like a warning to all future artists and current artists, is that you have to beware of these label tricks and the way they do things. I understand money is the bottom line, but it hurts you in terms of your product if you're not aware of the way that these things work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the noise! How low can you go?
I think this is just an awful coincidence. That's what I think. I'm not saying this does not happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying it does not happen. Don't twist my words. I'm just saying this one was just an awful coincidence